So petty. Next shape. Hello guys. Let me just do I don't know where to put you guys so you can feel happy and see what's going on. Let's try to use this little platform. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I did not practice this. I am sorry. I am sorry. Fish dish. We doing fish, fam. Hold on, don't go anywhere. Yeah, this stuff is gonna give me a headache, right? I'm trying to see where to sit this thing so it can face the stove without giving me a headache. Are we doing okay? Okay, is that better? I want you to see everything. Everything. Let me get the other stuff. And fact. In fact. Let me do this. Oh, I forgot to put the number 9. I forgot to add the phone number. I want to put this somewhere too. Okay, I gotta go here. Guys, hi everyone. Hello. Share this. Okay, here we go. Huh. Are we live now? Yeah, we are. Share. Copy. We are going to make fish. Fish. Spell your name. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Running a little bit behind, but I'm coming. Okay. Let's cook. Okay. That's not what I was trying to do, but anyways, I'm gonna do it anyways. Okay. Let's do this live video. I'm going to do a live here and invite people as well. Hi fam, how are you? If you're here, check in. What's on the menu? Elton, hi. How are you, darling? We are making a fish dish. Fish dish. Okay, I'm trying to start a live here. Okay. Let's cook. Knife. Gossip and cooking. Gossiping. Keeping it real. Guys, I forgot to add the phone number to call here. I'm going to add it and try to pin it. In fact, gossip and cooking. Okay. Sorry, guys. So disorganized, right? So disorganized. My son is the one who really knows how to do this thing. I am just a dofo. I am an amateur and a dofo. Okay, that's my gossiping and cooking live now on YouTube. Okay, guys, let's do this. This is I don't know what I'm doing here. Rotate phone. Okay, let's do this. Let's put it here. Hang it first, and there we go. Are we good now? I think this phone will actually do a better job in what I'm trying to do than the other stuff. But anyway, it's all good. Hi guys. Hi fam. Okay. So let's get our stuff together. The fish is here, it's ready. I need this pan. I got my pan. I got my tomatoes, and I got my onions, and I got my peppers. Okay. I need an onion. Sorry, guys, the bit of the mess is what I am today. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Just a little quick glimpse before we really get into it. So about my utensils, my pan, and I need my mafuta, and I need my chopping board. I need this guy over here so I can do my stuff. And I need my seasonings. My seasoning. Put everything, right? Put. Hi guys, sorry, I'm so disorganized, but thank you for coming. Thank you for joining me on my live right now. Can you guys hear me? Let me see. Uh-oh, doing the wrong thing. Pushing the wrong thing. Okay, here we go. That's full volume now. What is that?
This is as loud as it gets.
Okay, thank you. No, I'm being told that this is as loud as it gets. So guys, you can see what I'm doing here, right? And I have my fish. I need my apron here because this won't end well. Can I put on my apron? It's a bit dirty, but that's what happens when you work in the kitchen. You get dirty. When you work in the kitchen, you get dirty. Welcome, guys. Welcome to... Uh-oh. What happened? Okay. The heck? What happened? I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know this was happening. Patience, how are you? Okay, this is actually centered proper. Can you guys hear me on here on my thing? Patience, I'm trying to get you. So guys, I am trying to make, it's a fish dish. I'm not trying to make it. I'm not trying, I'm making a fish dish. This is bad. I don't use this. I am making a fish dish. Thank you. Thank you, Mzuguru Zambia. I have two devices running here. And I want to make sure everybody's seeing what I'm doing. So, you see, I don't have something that's like placed high where you can really just see what I'm doing without the interference. Hold on, let's try this. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I'm trying it. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to place you where you can see me better. It's just seeming impossible with this iPad. It's seeming almost impossible for you guys to see me with this iPad, but well, it's okay. It's happening anyways. So I'm gonna light my burner. I want it on very low right now. I'm going to put my mafuta. I'm going to deep fry the fish. So I want enough oil to deep fry it. You just use any oil. Get the oil hot. Meanwhile, get the fish ready. So let me just do a little prep here. This is my fish. I buy that, what do you call it? It's called the Munaiti Magbaya, ndo Magbaya, the brims. It's already cleaned, but I just kind of clean it some more. You know, you clean a little bit more. We had to be a fishy teach get naki with us. Tino naki but nas. Nice and clean. Fishy angle. I have my kitchen tongs, kitchen scissors. Cut these off. You know, check I cut it man clean. Sorry guys, these guys here cannot see what I'm doing here. Let's move you over here on YouTube. Right? I'm cutting all these means was of my fish. I remove all those. I remove all that because I can. A clean fish is easier to eat. I remove everything on even these ones on the side here because I don't have the energy to deal with it later. And I use these. They're very good. So every woman, every chef, every cook has to have this kind of scissors in their kitchen. Every chef has to have this in there. Okay. So now I have a clean fish, clean body. Put it back in here, wash it some more. Make sure it's got all my scales, etc. These are addictive. We removed all the scales. See, so you can go to YouTube, so we can all go to YouTube and listen from there because I need to use the phone for callers. Anyway, we're gonna do both. What you call it? We're going to be doing both gossiping and cooking, but we're going to cook first. We're focusing on the cooking. There is a knife for love. So what I'm going to do is I am going to watch. Can you see me? Guys, sorry, the ones on YouTube, my thing is just acting up where you probably can't see me clearly. So what I'm about to do is I normally take my fish, right? And I slice it into the body like 3 times. I don't chop it all the way in. I just give it 2 slashings in there. So by the time I fry it, you see it's got these 2 slashings in there, which allows the seasoning to go in. General seasoning, the seasoning that I'm going to use here. And my seasonings, in all honesty, can be anything you like in your fish, whatever you would prefer to put in your fish. Mainly, I just use, this is plain old seasoning salt by Sazón. This is seasoning salt. It's got a whole bunch of stuff in there. So really and truly your seasoning is based on what you really want to put in there. And make sure it goes inside the fish, around the fish and everywhere. Normally, if I have more time, seasoner for at least 2 hours and let it sit. So I put that. I have this little thing at Sazón. It's just one of the Goya stuff again that I use for my fish. I use that as well. Guys, welcome. I'm sorry I was a little late, but please forgive me. Please forgive me for running a little bit behind. I'm here now. That's what matters the most. So that's in there. That's in there. So more to just, I don't use measurements. I never use measurements, even salt. This is soy sauce. I try to buy the soy sauce that has less sodium in it, and I just pour a little bit on there so it can be sort of a way to keep the seasoning in, and it does season too. So when you are using this, make sure you don't put too much because mostly the soy sauce, we are in a salt, and I'm gonna put a drop of this because I want that taste in my fish. Just a drop. So far we are done in this seasoning section. If you want to see, let me just pick this up so one out in the eater say. So far this is what you have. So mostly if I'm doing it to see it live, I wanted you guys to see exactly what I'm doing. I normally will leave it overnight if I want to. Oh, okay, but about those on Facebook, this is what you end up having. You end up having this fish here. Sorry guys, I'm not being the best host. What did she? Okay, guys, sorry, I'm not able to read comments right now. I will read later, okay? So I can focus on the cooking. Okay, all right, guys. Whatever you're talking about, okay. So this one is drowning in seasoning. If you can see my fish through here, you can see it, right? It's drowning in seasoning, and that's how we do it here. I season it, and now, meanwhile, my oil is cooking, and I want my oil to be very hot. Mafuta yangu apise. This is a check. Meanwhile, I'm going to wait for my tomatoes, my onions, cut everything up kuti tibike supu yacho, so we can make the gravy that goes with that fish. So I need, in there you really need whatever you feel like you're going to make your gravy with. I do tomato, it's my first thing, obviously. Tomasi rangu. My tomato is important to have your tomato for your muto. We are Zimbos, we were raised eating muto. A green pepper is going to be a part of the deal too. Got my green pepper here. Wash it up, and normally I cut up and remove the mouths for my own purpose reasons. I don't know why I do it, but I just do. Hi everyone, those that's just joining us, welcome. I just like the green and red peppers. I put them both. They could actually serve the same purpose, but I just like to put them both in there. I empty the inside of it. I clean it up. I don't like the molding in my stuff. I just like the outside part. But it's up to how you want to do yours. Everybody does things a little differently. Okay, here. One. Omedu. Hold on, I will repeat what I'm putting in there. I do have a little secret that I put in there at the end, but I'm just going to tell you exactly. This is a red pepper. And I put them both. And meanwhile, my oil is burning, right? Meanwhile, my oil is burning. I'm hot, guys. You guys are making me sweat. Drucha, I am cha. Egg, bigger fish. Anyways, what's going on the streets besides that? I'm here cutting tomatoes and onions and waiting for the oil to heat up. Tell us to my street okay, guys. By Facebook, I'm about to remove you so I can use the phone for other purposes. And you would want out in the oil. I want to say my oil. Your oil doesn't have to be too much. It has to be just enough to be able to fry. And you would want to oil yangu. And mushonga is to make sure it gets really hot. When the oil gets really hot, you are able to fry your fish. What zikisa nikirini pichanaka. See what guys, I don't know if you guys on the thing here can see, but I want you guys to, can you guys move over? Thank you for the stars. Somebody sent stars. I missed that, but thank you so much. Lighting is so horrible. Okay. So now I'm waiting for my oil to cook. Meanwhile, I'm preparing chi, madomasangu, my onions, so we can be all figured out. It will take us a little time to cook this fish. You'll be so surprised that you can actually have a whole meal done within an hour. No, I don't know if I'm going to cook such alive for you guys. Thank you guys. Whoever is giving me stars, I see you. I'll check it later. And thank you. I appreciate. So this is my onion. So what you do, I want to remove this part that looks a bit cool. Onion yangu is ready. Anyway, some vegetables are cool. Other pigs are not done yet. Hey, I'm gonna be cutting this off, cleaning. Oh yeah, cabbage is another thing I make very well. So I have these guys here where I can cut my stuff, and I'm gonna put these away. I like to cook in a clean kitchen, but I clean as I go. I don't wait to do so big and then just clean once. I clean as I go because The more you do, the better. And I just need maybe half of this. I don't need the whole thing because I'm going to fry it all in. I'm going to fry it all in. Yeah, I do love to make cabbages. Well, I should have thought about it. Well, I was just trying to cook this fish because it's been on request for the longest. So I've been trying to get this fish out there, guys, so you can cook for the honeys. Cook for the honeys. Thank you. Stars received. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Cut up, cut up, cut up, cut up. Cut it all up. That's why I like my big slicing board, because you can cut everything. A board one roll to cheka to farm. And I think I need one of these round ones for later. A couple of these will do. You cut a couple just for decorative purposes for the near future. We shall get to it. But the rest then goes into the soup. And I just cut it up any way I want. Just do it any way you want, honey. Don't stress too much about making it shapely, because once it's cooked, it's a whole different thing. So the shapes you make are nice, but goes into one stomach. One stomach. So guys, I was talking to a few people later on. Unfortunately, Paniman was on phone. Guys, thank you. Some people called after that of Papa Live, Banana Live earlier, and they were talking about the ingredients of the makuas that have been going on. Pana zombo bata ochire. Pana zombo bata ochire. Kuma side going Friday na sipa mwana angi out kuma hanging out kwa vanenge vari. Vachita 12. So, okay guys, I'm about to remove you guys off, and I'll put beside my Facebook. Yes, I'm making only one fish. You know about what I tag up at door. That fish is only one, my dear. You smell it. You smell it and you know it's happening. I'll check a couple of rings of this onion for my own use. Okay, need a couple of these. Decorative purposes, you don't need much. Just need a couple of rings. Couple of rings. Don't roll one onion, you ring, you want an onion. Okay guys, so at my Facebook, I'm cutting you off because I need to use the phone as a receiver here. For those who want to call me, call me on the number. The 240, I pinned it earlier. I don't know if I can pin it again now. Okay, let me wash my hands first, then I'll be able to touch the phone. But right now, if you're making only one fish, that's what big asad. If you want it, wait at the first one, pardon, don't care. Be the first one, pedo. Okay, I love onion. I'm an onion lover, so if you happen to be lucky to eat my food, trust me, you'll be eating into a lot of onions. Because onion is my department and I love onions. There'll be more onion in your food than anywhere else. I love onion. And I do use some garlic too. I have right now I have that garlic that you buy and get it crushed already. So that's what I'm gonna use. Does anybody wants to join me live here on my thingy? Okay, that's done with. I don't need that anymore. Okay. I'm gonna put everything I don't need away because the clearer the space, the better. Ziplock it. Clean up after yourself because it makes your life easier. When you clean up after yourself, you do things easier and better. Okay, that's done, that's done. And I need to cut my tomato. It's gonna be like that. I'm gonna use some canned tomato too. I'm gonna use some canned tomatoes too, because I need more tomatoes than this. Is a tomato a fruit or a veggie, guys? What is it? I always try to argue it when I is a tomato a fruit or a veggie? Tell me. Would you say I'm eating a tomato as a fruit or is it a vegetable? Okay guys, done here. Facebook fam, join me for YouTube. I put link right here on this live, so let's join each other there. So I'm about to dip my fish in the thing. Okay, Facebook fam, I love you, I love you, I love you. Let's continue. Join me. Look, my oil is here, it's burning like fire. And this is my fish. This is my fish here. You know that my lovely likes, guys. Why? You want this so bad? Now I'm doing it. You're not even paying attention. That's my board with my veggies. You see what I'm doing here? Like by YouTube, I'll show you because you see. And you know what? This is not the cleanest I can be. And this is pretty much what I just used. You don't need much of anything. If you want, just put something that goes to your liking in terms of seasoning. Obviously, yeah, I use this too. I use a lot of these Goya seasonings. They are found here somewhere, but you can use whatever you want. If you want to add paprika, if you want to add whatever you want to add into your stuff is allowed. Just do whatever works with to your liking, and just. I wish that my angry face is my tummy. Anyway, guys, let me just do this. Check a few things here. Yes, evidence. And my message. Okay, guys, I'm cutting off here because WhatsApp. I love you guys, but by Facebook, join me on YouTube. I have this. Let me actually pin the number here on this live before before I cut it off. That way you can also join me. Only call me on 240 +1 240. This number is only good for this live. 0772. Life. It won't be good. I'll be done. Okay, send. So now I sent the number. Now this is routing pin. I say, okay, mafuta apisa manja. I can smell the mafuta. So we are going to do the works. Okay, where is my thing? And I say, pin. That way, pin comment. So guys, that's the number. Why we too late to do the winter money clean up my stars. Pana pa Facebook. Okay. Mkoma Masimba, wait. Mkoma Masimba. I tell you, boy, you can apply muna Masimba. Mkoma Masimba, wait. Okay, guys, because I'm going to leave you here. Monica Mtero, thank you, sweetie. Masters anga batanga kuya. Wait, Mkoma Masimba Mirai Makada. Guys, look, this is what's about to happen now. Maftango Adzia and my fish. Guys, I want to be able to focus, and I have 2 devices, and I don't know how to show you guys everything that I'm doing through 2 devices. I need at least to focus on one. That's why I'm cleaner. That was the stove yangu and Maftango Adzia. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to take my fish and put it right there on the thing. On the pan. So if I do this, I think you guys can see me clearly doing what I'm doing. Guys, let's go Kunigini. Thank you guys. I see that. Monica, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's come Ukugutindi go tambira my phone calls, okay? So I can be able to receive phone calls. Okay guys, all my tongs in kitchen. I'm missing some tongs. I need my tongs. You know those tongs that you use to cook. So this is now my fish. It's about to go in the burner. You see how it is? It's full, it's well seasoned, and it's dripping in a juice. So what I normally just do is I use my tongs. I'm going to use my hands right now. It's pretty safe. Just be careful. Don't stand too close to your mafutas when you're doing this, because you can burn. So this is my fish, and it's a whole fish. You can do it the way you want. We love our fish whole, so we will make it whole today. And remember, in a maslitza or 3 ayo and the soup. So now I'm going to put it in this oil. There we go. Right away it starts to sizzle because then when I'm doing that, I just reduce the heat because I don't want it to get too hot. I don't want it to burn. I just want it to brown without getting too hot. Guys, I'm sorry. But if I Facebook, because I'm trying to focus on both. Okay, so now my fish is on there. Guys, maybe I can actually move this over too. Guys, I'm going to feel that busy because trying to focus on both, but it's very difficult. Trying to get things both done when you have just two hands. Okay, team, look at Facebook. I'm so sorry. I'm feeling neglected, but it's just what's happening here. Okay, can you see better now? Team, look at Facebook. So this starts to cook here. And mostly what I do have my fish right there in the middle, and I kind of dump the oil from the sides like so. They're not angry by Facebook, but someone is throwing angry faces, or is it those misty faces that just show up? Okay, so now, but for YouTube, if you want to go to me, because I can, you see what I do now? So I just go on there and I dump that hot oil. Because fish is not hard to cook, very soft meat. Like when you do that, you're sort of cooking it both ways whilst it's just sitting there. You see, you know, cook it till it browns. You see, I'm having a really hard time near my devices. Let me just get off Facebook and come back here. So guys, you can see what I'm doing, right? And the heat now is on medium. I don't want my heat on high because fish if you keep it on high, I kind of keep myself cleaned up as I go. I'm sorry guys, I'm just bad like that. So I try to keep myself cleaned up as I go. That way, at least I don't have to do too much cleaning, because when you're cooking, you have to wait sometimes for the stuff to cook. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm waiting for the stuff to cook. If anyone knows this thing, it's a really good one in the kitchen. This is so good if you ever have these products. It's actually good for seasoning and it's good for coloring too. This is what I'm talking about. It's called Sazon. Good for seasoning, good for coloring. Let me see if I can see my comments here. Okay. Bye guys. Bye for Facebook. Talk better time. I gotta use the phone now. The thing is pinned here. I love you guys. Come to YouTube. Let's finish this off there. Okay, down here. And it's shared. Now, people, you can call me. They like you know, this is their hot light. It's hot. But you can actually see. Okay, now. Call me only on WhatsApp on here. Wow. Okay. Those who want to call me on WhatsApp now. Now I can talk. Ah.
Yeah.
Are you back on the streets or you are still in, you are somewhere safe?
Ndakotera. Akasvika nezuro mandigo. Yeah, ndarara pacho.
Muri right here muhotel.
Makanaka zvokuti kana kuti vakomana, this is a good life.
But cannot pakwita, you'll be right back on the streets. We know you.
Yeah, it is taboo.
Okay, let me see. Let's try open some.
This is been a for you.
I want to believe you. Because because imi muri two munogona kuronga, you can bend the world muri two all by yourselves ka.
Sabina, namukumasipa tuma penzi anosungurajika. Namusungurajika ne Facebook.
Guys, sorry, I'm trying to place you guys where I can kuti munyatsoona kana ndiri kurwadziwa kuti hamusi kunyatsoti. Guys, this is I'm on my ndakuda kutena fish yangu to the other side. Okay, Mkoma Masimba, what's going on? What's new? Makorokotoka emuri akarorwa. Akanhingirina akawana murume handizoti akarorwa here, but all I know is kwana baba munini wechinigeri.
Hazvina kwazvinosvika.
Aikazvi. Kwaendawo mine godo risina basa here.
Harisi godo ndamunhu mukuru.
Makazokura rini?
Ndisvikiro neZimbabwe.
When did you grow up, my friend?
Inini ndaenda kuhamina ndokusakatirwa ndakanzi brain dzangu dzipere dzimwe ne 17 years.
Ah.
Ndakabva ndakatakurirwa kunzi mune brain dzidiki diki childish like.
So guys, when I candaita panapa ndatotena fish yangu apa. So now it's all ready. You make do of the utensils that you have. Look, I turned my fish and look at it. I don't know how many minutes I set it there. I just go by what I think. So I just turned my fish and it's all nice and brown now. So I'm going to let it brown again on this side. Yes, Mkoma Masimba. What did you say with Matija? Azvinapa zvinosvika nendava yei?
Okay. Chekutanga. Ndinokude mise. Number 1. Number 2. Ndibvumiri kusununguka kukudzewo chokwadi changu. Maititi akauya pano paMukoma Masimba pano ndarwara mazuva akatanga kupengereka nemadrugs paya. Ndiye akandisa munamato wokutanga paBookry Beans. Ndiye akatosiya ataura kuti Mukoma chatikufonera ndotaurira namama. Siya promise. Ndobva angoenda bvaenda zvamuchose.
Ana kudzoka saka makatsikiswa banana kana kuti makaipagara ndichauya, which one of the two?
Ndakakutaurira mese kuti Bookry Beans mukuriseka zvenyu asi rinokubatai mese. Maititi kangani timupa maoni. Rudo rwamaititi harusi rwaanoratidza pakamera. Pakamera anotengesa rudo. In real life, haasi zvaanotiratidza pakamera.
Meanwhile, guys, whilst I'm doing this, I'm going to take some of this oil and put it in a different pot because there'll be a soup per side. Just a little bit. You don't need to put too much of it. You just need enough. So I just scooped a cup, 2 of these, and put them in here because I'm going to make a soup per side. I can try some adomas and onions. So I'm going to make that separately here. Yes, Mkoma Masimba. Matirudo waka rusiri rudo waina ruchairo. Nokuti mimi makamzi
Arusiri rwanzadzi. Ndikutaura nyore pasi mashoko aMukoma Masimba ndamunhu mukuru. Ndiri svikiro reZimbabwe. Ndiri muprofita mukuru. Hapana Zimbabwe isani kwasa ndi challenge maprofiters ndini. Ini wacho. Right. Maititi then ndokupa another example. Pane vapfana angasina maoko mufana aidhirowa nemurume ainzi Given. Right? I love it. Mondizayi ndinongoda zvokuenda kwese musoro ndinoteerera radio inonzi Capital Radio. Patouya kamufana kasina maoko kanodhirowa nemurume. Ndakapaka roni ndofona paradio. Ndati iwe mfana undibate kuinbox ndakupiwa kuFacebook uzikane kuFacebook. Ndakati Sabina ndaona wangamufana kakapenga Sabina kati handinako kumvenge. Kanomba kanodhirowa ikoko. Right? Tangadzira mfana ndi nhaka yake. Facebook. Ndakaenda mubvunza saka iwewe mufana wakadzidzirewo. Andakadza kuti Jairus Giri. Ndati makaicho Jairus Giri in summary. Kunzi akati mufana takadziswa kunzi usatase zviitire zvishandire.
Ndiani ye?
Kamufana kaidhirwa nemuromo so kasina maoko.
This is garlic, guys. I put chopped garlic as well.
Kampani yake na Sabina yakaisa pamvenge. Mfano anonzi Lennon Lewis mfano yanga ziri kuHarare ndizachoe. Kati Lennon ina pane mfano ona mfano umtore video kuti mfano ana data angasita ne phone mfano kwenda pa Facebook. Then vanati mufana ndoita sei mufana ati iyo mufana chi mufana pangoti mukoma masimba pakasvika maititi nezuro panapa ndikati that's very good ndoita sei ndati aiwa shakana maititi mufana wame iye munhu iyeka ndiye anokwanisa kuti kusumudza zvanakai ruva rwatilavulayalavisi
I'm trying to get to where the story is going. Chikurumidza ita mchidimudzira mbicha.
ya takutosvika paya ndikutaura zita kuti maititi ilavisi ndikuita kuti explanation kuti anzwisise mapoints angu kwete kuti bhozi inonzi cat family yakaipa inondozoda kuya chinduruma asi havo ngoma masimba amaitawa cat family garai pasi vari wapanda ndiri tira sabina bhaza moteta tiri kuti wasanudzai anyway maititichi mfana bhaga maititichi pana mukoma masimba vanondibatsira uri pafacebook apa my way tapfunduka maititi bakazoti mukoma masimba ati mukoma masimba anoita sei muproject angu kuzi maititireeka sei ana kumhanya nemufana pakamera kuti unaenda kwegirechi tirema ndabatsira tirema akabatomutora mufana uyu vanida kutogara naye mumba mangu ivo maititi unopengerewe ungatora munhu mukuru wese wakarepa mwana wakunoita sei apana wakatswa kuzvitirawa uda kutora iwo wacho maititi uda kutobatsirwawo futi pachako uda kubatsira munhu futi vana tomushauta kuti unopengerewe pandigiliwa bashandisa facebook nepsychology cat family byayamuka mukoma masimba imhandu mukoma masimba kutseke wenyu mukoma masimba vana mazino ndakati hapana ndichakubate one day kana nyarara ndati kusabina toita sesabina don't worry sekuru let's keep an eye ngatibiti zvimwe tatinimwe project yataita mazuva chino sabina kubheke uku tatina kupusha mail out from bheke ringonde yakanetsa iyo anyway so urikuona nhasi ndochibvunza the cat family vemaititi vabvunze yalavu ndazi namukoma masimba vana given vaya varipi vabvunze uwo
Anyway, mukoma masimba you've kind of lost me on that one. Let's go back to the major nyaya yatikutaura nezvayatikutaura kuti mukoma cat family the cat leader vakaita issue yekuti pakaita pakuwa last week apparently vakanga vamunzada kuraiwa and all that stuff. Then apparently someone who seemed well informed, Chiera, showed up nema V11 and stuff. Apparently she showed up with information that seemed to be going with that story. And hazvina kumira mushe nokuti muri haana kufara nazvo achibva aitawo live vapatanga kuita ma-exchanging of words to the point of calling each other nguruve dzekuthailand. And then kobva kwazoita muchato makuzosangana kwamura nemurume wavo munyowani mukwasha wedu munyowani vamini vaniwana zvakakonzera futi kutaura kwakawanda because mukwasha akanga anzi anogara kunigeria. It turns out mukwasha ari muSouth Africa. So guys, fishi yangu yaibva. I think I'm ready to take it out. I just gauge nekuona kuti ndaapapi, so I'm gonna take it out ndiisa apapa handisandapedza. It is just part of what I'm doing. Sorry mukoma masimba, I'm busy. So mukona fish yangu is all nice and brown, right?
cooking skills
So now I'm going to take it out. Ndiri dofa hangu but zvinhu ndikubika ndobika. Ndopa ndovabata ipapo pakubika. Handina hangu mutactic but pakangering I can do it. You see what I did? I used my two. Fish yangu inotobuda iri out and dry and drain it because inenge ine mafuta akawanda. Akabudisa mafuta iwaya zvimatochikochigo afare mupano. Everything heavy. Fish isina mafuta akawandisa. Ndomboitsveta apa. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of this mafuta. Buta rese iri ramurikuona iri. Ndoda kuadira mune imwe cup because I don't need all that. Anyway, mukoma masimba, real quick and talk because pane vanhu vada kufonawo apa. Chitaurai kuti vanetsana na-evidence vakanga vachiwirirana zvokuti in the past apparently they were acquaintances vaizivana because vane tumafavor twawaimboitirana. Then apparently zvanetsana kudaro kwakatanga kubuda zvinhu zvakawanda and vanhu vakawanda they are saying kuti inonzi chii team Chiera iri kunzi iri kuuya neinformation iri correct. Saka vanhu vari kuti team Chiera iri kuuya hai ichitaura zvairi kutaura but zvinhu zvayo zviri chii zvine ningiriri mukati yekuti zvinobhilivhika kuti murane chii because apparently it turns out kuti team Chiera yakazomboya ichiripota kuti chii yakanga yavingwa futi kuseri. Ini pane zvandakatoratidzwa zvinoenderana nezvekutaurwa. I think she posted that on her page as well. Zvandakaratidzwa zvinoenderana nokuti ndibvumirane nezviri kutaura vanhu zvokuti timu mura yakazodzokera yakuti aiwaka iwo usasandidaro iwo wandidini wakundivharidzira kuti chii mandirangu asapota achifamba zvakanaka waenda ukataurira vanhu kuti ndinoba mari chichi hazvichazopere chii hazvizopere mushe nechii nevanhu vanondibatsirawo kuti zvinhu zvidini zvipaye saka ndokwatiri kufanirwa kunge tiri kutaura ndoda kuti muri kuona sei
manje yaya timu mura haidoni nobody kane power wanu manje kusitarikada kutaura manje yaya zvakanoita kane power yemvenge kamvenge pachako saka mwana kanobuda futi kanobuda pakanopabuda kano vakamhanya kuchikurubhi kuba kanoimba nevasungoko tatokanganwa kane power risingaiti ipapa ndikachikiri zvangu ipapapo saka ana evidence ngavaramba kwakasona chiti otherwise awakabata
but evidence ane simba. So guys, I'm here, I'm doing the onion and tomatoes I'm making my soup separately.
Ema mchi kuda zvimafighting ndimetokwaza ukadhingura chete manje
makazvirikidza zvangu izvozvizvi ndikutorova nehana izvozvizvi ndogona kurohwa ndaupiwa zita sauya
chero akadiya inimi hamuchakwanisi kufaita munhu yaya makazochinje konde kudhara maritaya.
So guys, until you remember that I'm going to pour it in here because I need it to keep on seasoning. I want that seasoning to stay in my muriwo. You know that. And then I don't come to fight anyone. You know what? Walk and I don't fight people. You're trying to be controversial, but Shani. I'm going to Edgar.
analysis, but I'm just love is not Jenny. I still don't about it. One way you Jenny, the love is such a you win about what was our local regular at a very great. Don't I get it? Anyway, I think that's all out of very great. I want to think about stars. I'm reading about the stars.
Aiwa, muye futi muchidenda because ndikuda futi mamwe masters sezvamakaita musuya ndo performance kadzatoda dziye.
Ida kwenda busa soka. Ndoko wachiti ndazoka ndiregereriyo. Ndonatika takada Sabina chiboteka to masters.
Oh, Sabina akakufurira futi. Ari right ndinomuda from today onwards Sabina you are my superstar. When I ndikubika manje soup iya issue. I'm cooking this once it cooks down I'm going to pour it right on the fish. Oh, Sabina akakufurira now I even like her even more.
I don't know ukama. What go Sabina about kudi? Ukama uri papi?
Yes, mama kutozoya uzotitongesera ukama wedu pano.
Ibodo ukama.
Yes. Nokuti iwo nozvitadza yangu pakudi.
Iwe ngamuri mdiki pandiri kani. Indro 83.
Saka.
Do 83 yani.
Saka.
Sandri mkuma.
Uri wa 83 iwe unitongeka dhara ka 1942.
Kukuta kuzipedza ondeke zongo.
Isu waumbuka shamari. Iwe ndo totombokundwa kwanzi maseniors isusu hanzi tiritaye iwewe chaye masimba wati uri wa 8 ani for real
83. You went 26 as the 37 years old.
Uri wa 8 ani chaizvo. Let's just be real about this.
83.
Okay guys, so I put the fish back. Ndabika madomasi angu nema onions paside. Ndadzorera fish yangu back by mupoto. As you need it just needs a little bit of love. When you cook with a little bit of love, you find out serving, you end up serving good food. So, and just put a shorty of the things you love in your food is what you put a little bit of. Cut shorty of all those things that you love to eat. Whatever it is like seasonings, that's what you put in your stuff. You're still getting the taste of those little things that you love to eat. All I put on it is love, and this is what's happening now. So now I put all the little things that I love are back in there, and here we go. We have a fish dish, and I'm going to let it simmer for like 10 minutes. Yakadaro so, and we will have a crazy good looking fish dish. And you serve it with whatever you want. Rice is all what you choose. So I'm gonna let it sit there and sizzle for a little bit. Now I'm going to vara it kuitira kuti muto wangu wandaisa uya udini unyatsomumwira mukati. Andimunoziva kuti when we cook and we eat toda unyatsonzwa kuti flavor ipinde mukati, because that's the major deal. When you're making your food, make sure you have food with flavor. And the way you can have food with flavor, just like you seasoning nyama chayo chayo. I know a lot of people who cook meat and they boil the meat isna salt and then try to add the salt later. I find it very difficult to be able to get that seasoning all the way in kuti nyama ite katesti mukati. So pretty much the secret is to season and make sure when you are steaming it, the stuff is all seasoned and everything must go in, because the taste is mukati. So this fish is pretty much done. I'll show you the end game once it's out of there. Meanwhile, let's wash dishes. Mkoma Masimba, hurry up, I need you off.
Sababu jita zikubika pa makamera piyo. Mbona ngara wasina kujikawira wani wani mzara.
Imimi erika rozani.
Aiwa isu ini yangu choice kwa mko choice upengirika. Kuni wasitoi zikubata. Warugungu ono inywa kami barikana pa jobeka warugungu ono agaga anyara raiwe. Amu mnobo wafungo iliyo.
We actually do. I think real people with real hearts do remember that.
I know you. I don't see me.
Real people with good hearts.
Sabina area. I'm Samuel Zoo.
One magaite.
Nothing show you my way and Maponga. So he let up in the Jimmy Zebaba.
Anyway,
it was a big show. It was a big show. I don't go to your way, Baba.
And you come away when you go. I think. Ndo kwa mfano unge muri mostly koko it looks like koko
ngaro yakapenga ngaro yakavadira kana ikutoita kana UN jeje aripa ngaro
shiri panyanga ikoko enda ikoko bonogara iko I think kuri right ndo pezera renyi koko
tawada kutabire koko ajatabire ono zvakawanda ajaita kuma Facebook
enda ikoko muri safe mukanga muri koko I think you are very very safe in that end. Anyway, Chienda Mkomasimba, it was nice to have you here. It's good that we are starting to sound like a more normal human being. Whatever that was happening sounds like you are done with it for now.
I want to tell you, thank you very much.
Oh, Matora Paso, we are Pana. Munamboita, put him aside.
Takamoleza moto.
Imboita yafuti mastaira mbija na muzo yani masters mori pangosi.
Ya inakuwa moto prophet podcast. Takakuwa moto papeji pangu. Ndakazota haiwe ndokuda ndakakuta mije kamba takasoka regira somo.
Inina anditambise botso zvamakanzi mukutanda botso ini nditongoti masters chete kuti udzoke.
Ya pamuli kaprepa botso yangu ndaranjia zvite inorwadza masters anodhura. Chazvite futi.
Don't go to Hunza, masters. Anyway, goodbye and come Masimba. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you.
No good beans there about putting a pan. Mati? Was what it means about putting a pan.
aiwa handiti masiya signature ndo zvamunoda kaimimi. You love to show up. You be here. Your voice shall remain on the YouTube channel.
Seeking disorder.
Isati said madoctor asikatazvititenseiwo mbijana because tese I think every one of us have a little bit of it.
Tese tinacho. Samtukuri benzi munhu wese tese tinopega. Unochiona wacho matenzi wakabva nadoctor akabva nabvunza psychiatrist kuti akachiona Facebook achanzi iye anga achinzi ane attention giving or disorder. Anonya kupa attention.
All right. Baba, I'm coming, Masimba. I'll talk to you later. Guys, sorry. Oh, Baba. Guys, sorry. Nanganchi waila time dichini ngirina. Okay. Ndapedza namukoma Masimba. Ndianada kundifonera tichitaura hedu. Yakupedza yakuibva fish, it's going there. It's getting somewhere. Yatoibva, so I'll show you in a minute. Ndinonyatsoisa panjirapo kunyatsodya. I need this guy here. Shabi Vamanje, guys. I cooked. We've been here for what, 56 minutes? And I really started cooking a little bit after. So it took us 1 quick hour to make fish. And it's all done. It is all done. Andimboedzera zvinhu zvakawanda ndomboira iri kuti munhu achaidya achakutaurira kuti fishi yanga ichinaka zvokunaka zvizvezve. So I found a nice dish right here. I'm going to put it right there. Ndapedza kubika manje. So time to put it on a plate and make it look good. There's my fish all ready. Little bit of that. And we shall eat. Hold on. Hold on. Clean my sides a plate. It look better. Put a little bit of that there, one here. Azvinide kunyanyobva zvaita kunge kamadness kanotaurwa kaya kamadness. Okay, here we go. Tato boso. Our fish is done, is cooked. You serve nekasadza kana rice, you know, something nice. When I guys give me my when I fish here, there is the fish. It's all ready and ready to be consumed. Beside whatever you want to eat with it. I'm not eating this fish. I just ate it last week and I'm not in the mood. Normally, so there is the end game of our fish. Toraima picture. She toraima picture. There is the end game. Tabiga fish here and it's ready to consume. I hope I satisfied. Vanga mira kuona fishi shibika. That's him. This is so gorgeous. Look at this, man. Am I calling myself? This is good looking. Look at that. Look at that. Look, don't fool with a as this is a reason I'm a bodor, okay? This is the mopowira. Sit at the table, nice drink, kasadza rice. You serve it as you please. Otherwise, this is the guaya. No guaya, ere. Is this the guaya? Yes, that's in chick. I did it for you, na Anna. Never se yeah, fish, rice, ne salad, de cabbage. Game over. Papa utula unengo no farach kafi we and this could trust that. So you just fix it the way you feel like it's gonna look good in your face. If it looks good, then you are right. It looks good. You're veto roachi fish. And the decoration is as gonna basa you can do it anyway. Does it change a style and region or the shingles not in a kids and it's just simple onion, tomatoes, and green pepper. same stuff you have in there. So put a little dash of love and you are going to serve a great meal. So this is it. I need to take some pictures before I destroy it. And at the end of the day, I have a clean kitchen. Let me show you. Andina, until you saw me washing as I was cooking. So the most I have here, this is my kitchen. Ndapedza manje kubika, and this is what my kitchen looks like. It's always important to clean up after yourself because you do have time. Look at me. This is my kitchen. Ndo sink yangu. That's all I have in my sink because I was washing it. This is the background. Ndine samara ndine habit yekuyenga marara apa. Pa tuze kuti ndisaswere ndichivhura big trash can. And eventually, this is what I have for my dish. Here we go. You got that? I hope you are happy, mese. Ngatichitanga imakuwa. Chidya inesadza ndakaguta. I'm not gonna eat this. I'm definitely not eating this because ndakazvimbirwa. I actually had fish the other day, so I'm not the one that's gonna eat this. Pana chawe uzoitora akaidya. So that's it. Dinner served. Mr. Sichuya imudye. Ndiani asina kuona pekutanga. Linda, wanga uri kuupi Linda? Okay, this is what I used. Pretty much what I'm going to show you. And I shall start for the fish night. Now I'm going to show you. Pretty much, I'm going to show you the ingredients that I used. Sakandani shitaurira vamwe panapa kuti mostly when you're cooking, don't do it. You don't necessarily, because how people make recipes is by mixing together the stuff that they love to taste and eat. So I need mostly when I'm doing my cooking, there has to be at least seasoning salt. My seasoning salts, they are found everywhere in the world, and just be careful which seasoning salts you're using because most of them add a lot of salt. So in it, I normally just pick in my green leaf seasoning, everything seasoning in this thing, oregano, stuff like that. So you pretty much have a whole bunch of stuff in one place, and it doesn't have too much salt because what's important is to make sure how we over salt your food and people are not happy to be eating. In fact, I can actually turn this camera around. Okay, there it is. There it is. And the ingredients are all right here. Those are the ingredients. Soy sauce is in. I tried to find it's not too much salt, but I don't think I did a good job with this one. And this is a little cayenne pepper that I dumped in there. You can put fresh pepper if you have access to all the freshness. Just use the fresh stuff. And this is the paprika, and that's ngodesha msupu, a little bit of paprika, and I put a bit of that sauce in there as well. You guys are no bigger, you know that sauce. And I also love this akamanja shakaneta curry bojo kuti. I don't know exactly what's in there. Yeah, and then no water. I put everything. I said everything in here. This is a nice little seasoning that I use. Those who have access to that one, you better go look for it and cook and use it for cooking. It's good for anything you're cooking. Anyway, guys, I thank you so much for watching my show. I appreciate you. I'll do another show next time. Tishibika something different because I love to cook. So I'll do another show and we'll cook again. So this is it for this one. Saka. If you're not going to eat, no, I'll come and cook for you, honey. One of these fine days, no, I'm not going to eat it. Mr. Steve Aripanapa recently, I ate some fish, a lot of it. I cooked and I had to eat the rest of it when he left because I only cooked 2 fish, but so guys, this is it. Mama Ruth's Kitchen. Come back and see me next time and take care of yourselves. Tochenda Facebook nenda makuwa, right? Ndambona evidence ari panapa aingepi. Ndambona Eve ari panapa. Baby. Andichamuone. Okay, where am I? Where am I? Guys, anyway, thank you so much for joining me here. Ndaningirina. ndaswera ndichinakirwa nhasi tamboenda kwasadza neguruko ndanakirwa nhasi ndati pane anonzi sadza neguru kana musiri kupeji kwake ane peji rinonzi sadza neguru go and like that page asi andambona zvakadaro ndaseka ndandiri kubasa futi ndanga ndiri pabasa futi ndaseka zvekuseka zviya but go and join his page. That guy anokubvisa stress. Thank you guys. Yes, try to cook that. Next time ndichava ndichibika nekacabbage kacho ndasina ngokuroverai fish because ndandisi mumudu ndapedza neima handiti at least shungu dzenyu dzapera. You've been asking for this YouTube, for this nekrini, and we'll be gathering here. If you have not already liked, subscribe to the page and turned on your notifications. Do turn your notifications on. When I get out this okay, apren, ndangopinda ndipfeka apren. Some I'm cooking, so I'm visa manje zvapera manje. Takudzoka manje. Ndobva ndachimbogara manje ndombodika drinks. Munoda ndichizoke live here kuFacebook. Munoda ndichizoke here kuInchu. Munoda zvemakuhwa here. Do you want the gossip? Anyway guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Ngatichitai tidye sadza nefishi mahwa. Tapedza kubika. Ndakarova chimheni nhasi. Ngatichicleanai up. Tsvairai mumba mangu maisati tsvina mukitchen mangu. Make spicy fried rice. Well, it's fried rice really is just fried rice. I'll do spicy fried rice, but then so we'll try next spicy fried rice is next time. I'm going to do that. Guys. Hey, she buy, hey, she tasty soy sauce. It's not all. Yeah, Ariko Obo. They do have a lot of my soy sauces as Ari. Just make sure it's got less sodium because whenever BP you're not able to, you won't be able to eat this. If you are the high blood pressure type of person, in a salt, and if you're not careful when you're trying to just do the seasoning, you end up having a very salty dish. So you just gotta be careful how you do with this soy sauce stuff. But I do love, I'm actually obsessed with soy sauce when I'm cooking. I always use it. Anyway, guys, I think this has been plenty time. Those who want to see more, just go back and watch this live and share it with your friends. And I'll see you next time. I love you guys. Thank you.